Hey folks, Walker Thompson, Bodyweight Heaven, and here to talk about the NordicTrack S15i. This spin bike, my second actually, but more the kind of electronic version with the touchscreen and iFIT system, or the training system like Peloton's, is my first of its kind. I've been posting several videos about what I think about the product and stuff on Instagram, quick little posts here and there, but fundamentally, I gotta say I really like this thing. We're gonna post our article soon, which I have a more in-depth review, but a couple things I'm gonna call out, which I think are impactful if you're potentially buying a spin bike. So let's get into those. So one of the first things I wanna highlight is the magnetic drive. For starters, it's super quiet, and yep, I got Hunter here, my trusty dog. It's super quiet, and the resistance and the way they've kind of integrated that into the iFIT system on the touchscreen is pretty good. Sometimes other spins bikes use a magnetic drive as well, or they have a bit of a pressure system where it's kind of pushing against the actual flywheel. So I think this is a really cool and really quiet drive system, and again, really nice and tuned with the iFIT programming. The second thing I'm going to call out here is going to be the Cockpit. They have added quite a few options for your hand placement, probably not as many as I would like, but for the most part it gets the job done. So simulating, like what you would ride on a road bike, and then also kind of an upright concept here, and then finally, again, if you're climbing on a road bike right here as well. From a mountain biker's perspective, again, this is where I think it fell a little short. There's a lot of mountain bike videos that you can train towards, and I didn't really feel like it really kind of had that mountain bike cockpit feel. But I don't know if that's really what they were going for. So I really got to highlight pedal options. It comes with a kind of a shoe, like a tennis shoe or a CrossFit shoe, or just a training shoe pedal, where it's a strapped system. I don't really use those, but a lot of people do, and I think you'd be fine in using the NordicTrack. However, I prefer clip-ins, and so for me, I have my XT mountain bike pedals from Shimano on this bike. The thing that was really frustrating was finding an Allen wrench small enough to get the pedal on. So if you're familiar with Allen wrenches, especially with bikes, they have two different sides. They have one that you might use when it's a kind of a longer reach, which I had to use, and also has the bent end of the Allen wrench as well. And to me, it was just really hard getting that Allen wrench in here. Yes, Hunter, you're amazing. The final thing I gotta call out is this incline decline system. This, many people have commented as it being kind of gimmicky. I gotta say, I think it's really cool. It kind of gives you this optional, kind of power system, and it really kind of acts like a road bike and a mountain bike would feel. Like you're going to go up on an incline and you're going to have that experience. And Hunter seems to like it too. So that being said, I really liked this incline decline option. I don't think it's much of a gimmick, because if the power change in the flywheel corresponds to the incline decline in the iFIT system, even if you're using just manual mode. So I think it's actually pretty worthy. So finally, I would highlight the seat here. And really the fit system. I think they did a pretty good job, pretty standard fit system like you would see on most spin bikes. There's been a lot of commentary about the seat itself. I haven't found it to be too outside the norm, but anybody who comments about a seat, I have to say it's kind of like a weak argument, only because I change out all my seats on all my Specialized bikes. I love Specialized gear, hate their seats. All my seats on my mountain bikes and road bikes are all WTBs. So, you know, that's just me. But some people may love the body geometry system by Specialized. So it's really, you know, what you like and what you don't like. It's really what your butt likes or doesn't like. So to me, it's a fine seat. I haven't had many issues with it. It kind of matches some of the WTB seats that I have, or saddles. So, you know, I'm just saying, if you like it, great. If you don't, super easy to swap out. So one of the final things that I also offer, is just a bit of review on the iFIT system itself. It's pretty responsive. It's got a nice array of different classes you can attend. I've really been into the mountain bike stuff, so you can just kind of scroll over, click what you want to ride. So if I want to ride this trail in Turkey, I can just click on this and eventually it'll open up. But yeah, really cool way to kind of change up your rides. And there's a couple of coaches that they actually do a really good job kind of keeping you engaged in the actual ride itself. And you know, the scenery is pretty cool. It tells you the length of times. This is gonna be 23 minutes, maybe really good for a morning ride. 5.2 miles, elevation gain is 265, intensity is a 2 of 7. So really, yeah, really kind of a neat way to train. This is the kind of stuff I like. There's also all the classes you can join as well, online classes, different trainers. So anyway, I think the iFIT system and the iFIT programming, they've done a really good job here. So in general, I think a really good product by NordicTrack. I think they did everything that they wanted. They accomplished everything they wanted to accomplish. I'd say that, again, the gimmicky stuff like incline decline, which people have wrote as a negative, that was one of the reasons I chose this bike over Peloton. I can do my own classes, ride mountain bikes and road bikes all the time, so, and you know, run, so I'm super active. So if you want to use the iFIT system, I think it's great. I don't need it, but having this kind of entire package was a big win for me. So all that said, I paid about $2,000 on Amazon. We'll post a link to the product itself, and yeah, I'd recommend getting one of these if you can afford it. There's some cheaper options out there, about $1,000. So check out what Bowflex is offering. I think it's pretty cool. But for me, this has been a great product, and certainly recommend it. Well, that's it for today. Hope you guys have a good one. Check us out on bodyweightheaven.com.